happens is when we stand up, when we grip up, there's a lot of variables like foot sweep, double leg, single leg, hip toss. There's so many variables from the standing that it's almost like a fight by itself, this area before it gets to the ground. And if you're up against someone that has good takedowns and you don't, they can take you down to a really good position. So you're starting the fight on the ground from a negative. The second thing about it, and this is kind of weird, is it's actually quite a big way to fall. Like it's actually quite a big. So if they end up picking my legs up and I'm up here and they drop me, it's quite a fair way to fall, even on a mat. So a lot of time from here is that we're trying to get as low as we can. The downfall of that is when we're as low as we can, we lose our dynamic force to be able to move and explode, and we limit the amount of takedowns we can do. I'll explain that in a second. Okay. So this is just the first one, and this is probably about 10 years ago. This was kind of like the big theme about it. So what's happening is we're all kind of tying up, so we touch hands, tie up, get our grip. And on the side that I have the hand, I was going to put my foot onto the hip. What I'm going to do here is hop and sit, so I can kind of get the fight to the ground. This is the entrance into the De La Heave, so I can wrap the leg, hold the leg from here. Now, because I've got the ankle, I've got the hip, and I've got the knee, this is really easy for me to hold, push, start to get my takedown to guard pass. We do that again. Once again, it's kind of, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're up here, it's like, it's still quite a way to drop. Yeah, just like, it's like, it's not that hard, it's not bad, but, there are weights on top of you as well, you don't want to fall down, so touch hands, grip up, and for me, so I need to have contact, right? The reason why I hold this is, I'm going to say, I don't want you to touch my foot, okay, so for me, it's this. Now, I always, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to hop a little bit, so I'm going to go hop, and I just bend my knee and sit, and that allows me to start to grip the leg to bring her into position. If she does come too far forward, I have the ability to slowly lift, and I can elevate my partner as well, or hook the leg. 1, 2, holding, apply light pressure, knees to the ground, come up, and then you shake my guard pass. So if they come over on this one, we elevate them and take them over. If they step backwards, which is the most common thing, we look at the back swing. 1, 2, 3. Specifics, schematics, I can't remember what word it is. The reason why I'm holding here and put this one on is she can't grab my leg. Okay, so what happens if I'm here and I put my foot on there? If she holds my foot and I sit, she gets 2 points for the takedown. So if we're here, so like if I'm here and I'm here, so she's just going to hold. As I sit, 2 points to Emma, because she's holding my leg before I sit down. Secondly, is this, she's going to put a C cup, sounds weird, C cup behind my ankle. Her head goes to the ceiling, she hip thrusts, and now she's in a better position to pass my guard. So a lot of the time that I see people that are trying to pass guard, but they're so compact that my foot's actually stuck. So they're trying to move my foot. Where if you go head go C thrust, that hip thrust, so it throws it out the way. I'm generally going to go to frame, and now we get access to the arm bars and knee ride and things like that as well. So the second one that we're going to have a look at from here is that we're going to grip on the wrong side. We're going to put our foot on the wrong side. It's not wrong, it's just it gives them the opportunity. So as I grip, her hip, she holds. As I sit, and she's pretty much just going to go straight to knee on belly and arm bar position from here. Because we want to lift the leg, our C grip is under. We're not pushing the leg down. It's a really mechanic. So just from this point of view is, if your hand's on top of my ankle and you try and hip thrust and throw my leg forward, it's committed to you. So you want to go underneath it. Now, this mechanic is weak by itself until you put your hips forwards, and now it's a strong mechanic. So you kind of have to get your head and hips forward from here. And now all we're going to do is you can just kind of walk the corner. I'm going to go to defend the guard pass, and you're going to get access to the arm bars and the right, etc. to the job. Yep. Okay. One more time. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So one of the things is like even with that takedown, even if I do it correctly, there's still opportunity for her to counter and things like that as well. So what I started to do is I started to work a system, and it wasn't me, like it was something that I was watching some of the really high level guys do, and when I started to watch them, it made a lot of sense why they do it. So one of the warm-ups that we do the gator calls or the bird calls, we're going to put that into actually a practical term for our takedown, and I'll call this low level. Probably the last 3 years I've been using this in my takedown with success gi, no gi, and I think 2 times, once was in Japan, and once was the finals in the Master. 2 people have beaten me to the punch, but normally I get to the fight first again. So I'm going to go slow motion, so touch hands, step back. First things first is I'm going to get as low as I can, comfortable with old man knees. Alright? Okay, so what I like to do is, the same thing is, I come here, and just go to my, like basically like a bear crawl from here. I do like to keep my knee off the ground, here. So what I'm going to do, and this isn't for everyone. In fact, I got told that this is like, when someone watched me, it went, holy shit, how can someone that's 56, how old am I? like be that active. Okay. So what I do is I reach and pull to guard. I've got this really fast guard pull that they're offside. I'm in a really good position, can clamp the legs, whatever I want to do. So for me, I was pretty much, so the thing is I need distance, so touch hands. What I do is I step back to get my momentum. It's here, I have to make contact. See how I'm at? So now, sit, open your hip, block the hip out. The reason being is most people are going to try and pass the guard to this side. Because like I mentioned to you, the secret, you need to have your head high and hips forward. I've got this control. So this is really hard to disengage the hook. It enables me start to go into all my down heaves, sweeps, and then I would generally pull close guards to get my legs wrapped around my punch. That's my goal. But once it opens up Pandora's box for me, I have so many opportunities to attack. So all the time.
Would you be happy with half guard as well?
Yeah, look, mate, at the end of the day, I just want to get the fight to the ground. I don't waste all this energy up top, and like this burns so much more energy and all that than on the ground. And when you watch the white belts, like there'll be push up, and eventually someone's just going to fall over and pull them on, and they're screwed. They're like that, and they pull the person on top of them, and they're I'm like, man, like you just have to learn. But it's natural if you haven't done it before. And then if you take up the fact that these guys have trained before and they're used to BJJ and they kind of know what to do, you get a normal person on the street that's never done any martial arts before, and they get that, and someone's trying to out wrestle them, they're going to almost throw up and gasp before the fight even hits the ground, So for me, I want to get to the ground as fast as I can, but I want to get under my terms. That's the two things. Okay. So once again, I do play my agility or dexterity. I'm not going to lie. Most of the people in my age division, well, I'm saying that, holy shit, last year everyone was freaking hyper flexible and super strong. It's just, they hang up, it's like fighting me. So low level. Okay, so it's the same, but don't hit the ground. Stretch, slide your leg through. So this is why my knee can't hit the ground, because it needs to slide through. Pull, open up the back of your hip, stomp it. And we generally from here is, all I want to do is I want to start to pull and try and close my guard around my partner, or down heave, outside down heave. The only thing I don't like doing is if my foot comes off the hip, there is a threat of the ankle lock. So I do like to keep my foot on the hip. You can't stand it. Yeah, that's right. So as far as just a sideline point goes, once you have 3 points of contact on the ground, you can't score against me as far as the takedown. You can't score against me. So when I'm here, I'm coming in, Emma just pushes my head, goes up, and if I sit down, that's zero, that's nothing. Because I had 3 points of contact on the ground. So for me, like I said, this is a no-brainer. Whether she touches my foot, whatever, because I have 3 points of contact with the gun, she doesn't score against me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's two scenarios that come up that, look, they're not bad, but we just need to be aware of. Number one thing is that my partner doesn't match my height, so they stay stagnant. So that my grip is too high, I don't want to be reaching up. Number two is that as I go to my gun, like crouching dragon, hidden tiger, whatever it is, that's the backwards. Right. As a general, they always have one leg forward, one leg backwards. So for me, what's going is here, touch hands, nice and tight. So that's standing, right? And so for me, I'm going to do really easy things. If I need to take an extra step, I do pretty much like the bear crawl or the gator crawl. Here. So if I'm in this position and the distance is too great, I swap. Now watch. Here. Cup to the outside, but I'm not holding, I'm cupping. Let me explain. Okay. So I'm not going to hold it, so I'm just going to hold it. So should head to the inside. Take it right now. 2 points. Make sure you lift your foot up. This makes it very hard for your partner to get back up to their feet. Hello. Keep it up. Right. So apart from me, I'll hit this more in the no gi. Pretty much, I think, because we don't have the gi groups. You know, so what's going is touch hands, step back, here. Make sure you lift your foot up. So Veronica, can I grab you first? Stand. Okay. Think about it this way: is can you put your right leg forward? I want to put pressure onto the knee of my head, and I want to let go. I want to put the pressure on the knee, so that weight comes off the foot. Then I want to scoop the foot up. I'm not driving into the knee. One more time. So from here, like this. I've come through, I've got the position, so I'm here. So what I'm doing is just holding it so she can't sit backwards. Now once the weight comes off it, I lift it, and that makes it easier for me to take it down, lift the foot up, and I'm into my dark pass mode. Okay. So it's exactly the same entrance. Head goes onto the inside knee, so we follow the knee away it goes. Once the weight comes off, we just lift it up.